lovelies, how are you today? All right, I'm here with the next half of my video. I'm so glad that I was able to speak my heart before. I apologize if I had a lot in one video, but I had a lot to catch up with. And I like to just say what's on my heart and be natural. And I test you with a lot of my videos also, because I say to myself, okay, if they can handle my personality, they can handle what I say, how I say it, my honesty and everything, they belong here. Amen. All right. So if you like that, you deserve to have all the nuggets and the blessings and all the things that I plan on giving you. All right. So this is what I did with my hair. You can go into the video right before to see how I arrived at this. Yeah, I can't believe how long my hair grew. It's getting there because this is stretched out from banding. I just took the banding out in part 1. And now I am just checking it. So I like this. I mean, this is outside of my comfort zone because I for years wet my hair so much all the time, but I've been wanting to see what does my hair look like when it's fluffy and it's out and it's just like stretched. Like I want to see what it looks like. I'm so excited that my hair finally grew. If I'm looking over here, it's because I have a mirror over here, guys. So apologize. I'm so glad my hair finally grew to a length that makes sense. Yeah. Let me get into this video from the beginning again. Welcome to my channel. My name is Patrice D'Evans. I'm considered the belly dancing minister. This is my second channel. My first channel is my likeness, Patrice D'Evans. So go ahead and check that out. And what it is a ministry channel, because on this channel and on that channel, we unlock a woman's joy. Here, I do it from the beautiful hair to her beauty from the inside out. And we keep Jesus at the center of all that we do on both channels. So I hope that you are looking for something like this. And if you are, make sure you're subscribed. You can click the bell and help me grow this channel as well. I have a lot of our lovelies, is what I call you. Once you're subscribed, you immediately become a lovely. So go ahead and subscribe. I have a lot of the lovelies that already know where we've been and what we've been doing, and they're just switching over here and in continuation. So when you hear me talk, sometimes I'll be talking like I've been saying stuff already. And if it's brand new to you, please comment in the comments below and help me redo some videos to bring you up to speed to my journey. Okay, this is part 2 of my part 1, and what we've been talking about is the natural hair journey, where I fit in it, how I got into it, who I am, and what I do with my hair and what we do on this channel. Okay, but this part, I wanted to get more specific with what I do. Now that you kind of know what I do and why I do it and who I am and what I feel about the natural hair community, go to the first video on that one, and I will definitely link it at the end of this video so that you can at least see that video, and then you'll see this one. It is more of a chit chat, kind of just talking, letting you know who I am, what I think, what I feel, and all that stuff, and who I am. Here, what I want to do today is I wanted to talk to you about what I do inside and outside that are the main things that I do for my natural hair journey that got me to where I am today. So the first thing is that I usually, if you look at the last video, my hair is usually much more moist than this because I use my gel and I band my hair. And I usually do a heavy cast. That's what's grown my hair. And as I said on the last video, when I started a few things started shifting. Life shifts and then you start to get off of what you did, like a diet. You know what I mean? And like I said, this is a journey, so please be kind to natural hair journey YouTubers because they're just sharing their journey. And as things change, they have to do what they have to do. Their life, the world, the community, their jobs, their time, what they have time for changes, and their hair grows. Or it falls out or something happens. So journey means you have to roll with the punches, and so you have to trust that they're doing what they think is best. Not only that, the part that also changes that I don't think we talk about enough in the natural hair community, which I try to talk about a lot, is our psychological and emotional well-being. Sometimes we're going to switch up just because psychologically we need it. We just are in that place in our lives where we need it. So sometimes our hair might suffer because we need to do something for our hearts and our minds. And if that means I have to wear a wig because I'm in a place where I just need that right now, I'm going to do it. I made my hair lighter right here. And that damaged it slightly, but I got the best I knew that was out there to do it. And so far it hasn't been bad, but I needed that emotionally and mentally. I just needed to lift the color. it made me feel happy. So we need to allow each other to love each other and nurture each other. That's kind of my big message to the natural hair community is we need to stop hurting each other. And this is our community. And in our community, we need to be kind to each other. Think about it. Who's in the natural hair community for the most part? People of color, we're in the natural hair community. So let's keep it real. It's just kind of a word for women, mostly women of color, predominantly African American women or women of African descent. So that means if you're going to get hard on the natural hair community, you're getting hard on other women that look like you and me. So we need to preserve this community and be kind to one another and accept everybody who identifies themselves as having African descent and has kinky curly hair. It's like there are people who look white that actually have black in them. And their hair is like us. They need what we do. So we need to love on each other and preserve this and make this special like we did in the beginning, even if somebody gets a perm. I'm going to always say, don't get that perm, don't get them. But if they do, they're still part of the natural hair community. They just chose to perm their hair for now. It's not natural, but they're part of the community. Does that make sense? So that's my take on that. Part 2. Now that's my first half. Now let me talk about me personally. Personally, what I do inward and what I do outward are two different things, but they all make that whole person to get me to where I am today. So this is where I am today. I had thinner hair, finer hair. My hair has always been fine, but it wasn't as thick as this. I have not been doing everything I should to my hair. I've just been putting it away a lot and doing the bare minimum so that I can keep doing what I've been doing. If you don't know already, I just did a one-woman show on my birthday in October. It was big. It took a lot of my time and energy. We just hit 10,000 subscribers on the other channel. I had a lot going on. And so, and doing my one-woman play was very hard because I had to go through I had to remember a lot of things and get that down, and I had to know what to keep or not to keep and all that kind of stuff. So it wasn't easy. And I didn't have time to deal with superficial things at the time. So I had my hair in, and I didn't do things at the same level. So everything I'm telling you about is what I do, but there's levels of how much I can put into it. This is not normally how I wear it. It's usually much more moisturized. So when you hear me talk about that, that's why it looks different right now. Okay, but you can see it's still not that bad for hair that's been in a banding for a week. So I have been doing good with keeping it as moisturized as possible. So what I put on my hair, I'm going to do first because I know that's what everybody cares about, which is, so first we dealt with the psychological. Just know that you're in a great community. We're great women. We need to be there for each other. So be good to yourselves. Let's be good to each other and just enjoy our place. This is ours. Let's love on it and keep it beautiful, okay? And love each other. All right, so let me get into the rest of my video. So what I'm here to talk to you about is about now what I've been doing. So go into my first video to learn more about me in general, but with my fine, low porosity 3C4A hair that's medium density and fine. I don't know if I said that already. This is what I do. I've decided that I don't think that I can blow dry, perm, or wear in protective style for too long and all those things. I think that my hair does not last on my head when I do that. Now, granted, for any professional out there, based on what I've done in the past when I didn't know how to take care of my hair, I couldn't do all those things. But I really believe that any time that I did have a good time when I was taking care of my hair and I permed it, it fell out within the third redo. So I really don't think my hair can take perms. Blow drying and dyeing have also been a problem with my hair. So anything that damages the cuticle has been really, really difficult for me to keep my hair in my head. I tried rice water and it was a great concept, but when I tried it, I lost about 2 to 3 inches of my hair. So yes, my hair is extremely delicate. And with that in mind, these are the things I do to take care of my hair. I take it to the lowest common denominator. I believe in being as natural as possible. And that was the beginning of my journey, and I still feel that way today. So since a lot of girls do this, let me try and do a little bit of that. So anyway, what I do externally, I'll start with externally because people like that first. I pray. Now, I'm not as consistent with praying as I used to be because I'm very happy with where my hair is, and so I forget and I get busy and all that. But yes, lately I have prayed about it because I do want my hair mid back would be really ideal, because I bought a wig that was, and I thought to myself, yeah, if I could give myself a goal, I guess I still do want that. So that's like waistline, right? So I do pray because I pray. And the other thing is, and this replaces jealousy. If you start finding yourself longing for something, then just pray about what you have in place of that. Whenever you're feeling that, to counteract that, pray for it for yourself. Learn from that person and pray for it for yourself. So the consistency in my routine. My routine is banding with my gel, styling jam. I use my growth oil as my main product that I use. And like I said before, I have a deep conditioning honey mask. I have a mask that comes out of the oil that I condition my hair with. Will actually do my protein, my natural protein with that. And sometimes it colors my hair. I put a little bit more in it and it colors it. And I also have my jam, my styling jam, my gel. My gel is huge and I haven't been using it as much lately, but it really has been amazing. I'll do a video all on my gel. And I'll do a video when I put my hair back in my banding. My new updated washing routine, I always do the beginning of the year in January, so that'll be coming up very soon. But what I do is I use Rosso Clay. I wash my hair with the J.O.Y shampoo, and then I wash it again with Rosso Clay, get into the scalp. That really hydrates my hair a lot. It's been working very well. I don't use apple cider vinegar anymore. And then once it's already cleaned out and that has replenished it from the shampoo, then I start the deep conditioning with my deep conditioning honey mask, which I have here. And all my products, you can go on ayurvedicurls.com to go ahead and see those. And then I put that with my J.O.Y deep conditioner. I mix it in, keep it in there. I used to use my Curie Dew to really get that steaming in, but now I use a hood, and I think the Curie Dew is better. I like the more, for my crown area, which you can see right here, it has grown slower than the rest, but it has actually been catching up better. But it is the most delicate, and I think it's more of my 4A. I think that's where my 4A would be. And it gets drier and it has all those things, but I've taken very good care of it over the years. Lately, I haven't really done much with most of my hair because I've been putting it away. And after I deep condition it, I rinse that off, and then I put the leave-in in there with my deep conditioning honey mask, and I put Shea Moisture's leave-in conditioner with it. Most of it is my honey mask, but I like to put both of those in there. I just thought it would be nice. And I do that. Once I get that in there, I seal it with my oil, my growth oil. And when I do that, then I put my gel in. I saturate it really well with the gel, and then I band my hair. So I just took my bands out without doing any of that stuff. All I did was, after washing it and doing all that stuff, I ended with just the oil, the sealing of it, and then I didn't put the gel in there. I just didn't do it. And I banded my hair, and it looks fluffier than what it would look like if I had put the gel in. So this is it without the gel, and then I'll do another one with the gel. So that's what I usually do, and I've been doing that for years. 2017 is when I got deliberate, and I've been very deliberate with my hair, and so I've slowly been incorporating. I lightened these ends with Clairol Professional because I found out from looking on YouTube, which I believe, that it does not damage your hair, and so far I don't think it has been, which I'm really grateful for. So that's what I've been doing. So I have a consistent routine, and it includes all those things, and those are the main things I do outwardly for my hair. Lately, I've added like I said, very, very new this year, is I've been doing longer term protective styling under the wig. And for me, long term would be the full week. I couldn't go a whole week before without taking my hair out and looking at it. And it's really been great because I do feel like even though it looks decent now, it really was so moisturized all the time because I was always moisturizing it. So that's what I do outwardly. I do massages, also massage my scalp, but I could get into it better. I actually see a difference when I do. I have gone through the inversion method. Comment below if you want me to do that. And I do slack on the massaging. I haven't done it great lately. And so that's that I do outwardly. Inwardly, this is outward, but it affects me inward. I exercise. So I am a fitness instructor. I'm a dancer. I'm a performer. And I have these programs that I've done over the years. So I have Soccer Core Fit. You can go to bellydancefit.com and do my 30-minute classes. They're low impact, high intensity. That keeps my blood circulating. Sometimes I'll do cartwheels before I work out because I need to circulate my blood circulation. It's very important that your scalp where your hair grows out, you need the blood to be flowing. So that's why you need to work out. You massage your scalp and eat things that circulate your blood. And you want healthy blood when it circulates. You don't want just blood, any kind of blood. You want healthy blood. So you do want to drink water and exercise and, of course, do those things. And you want to do the spirit also, the mind and the spirit. You want to relax yourself. So I do some of those things on my other channel, and I can do some stuff here where I do stretch and meditation, which is really good for bringing down your cortisol level. So speaking of your cortisol level and your hormones and all the things of balancing all that stuff, your vitamins and minerals really do matter. So I have started my journey in 2017 taking vitamins and minerals as I got older to keep myself healthy in general, and it was also the byproduct is my natural long hair growing. So the main ingredients that I started with was the MSM that I put in the hair growth oil, but that is paired with vitamin C. So that's something that you want to look into. And then I had the black seed oil was something big for me. And I put that in all of my products. I take that every night. And I'd love to do a video on my updated review of black seed oil, how it's been working for me. I have not stopped. I still do my coconut oil, which is good for the brain and good for so many other things as well. And the flaxseed oil. So those are some oils. Now, one of the latest things that I found out that's good for growing your hair is silica. I did have a lovely reach out to me about that to clarify that. So I'll use this video to quickly clarify. Silica was something that's natural in our earth. Is one of the things that we need in our body. And I actually endorse Mineral Rich because I found out that it grows your hair so much. And it's a liquid drink, and it has multivitamins and minerals and has all these wonderful things in it for your body. In there, the main ingredient that people are finding out that made your hair grow was a silica. And so that comes in so many different forms. And I did some more research on that and did a video on it. I can get into depth with that too. Is that it's also in Diatomaceous Earth, okay? I will definitely put that name in the description so it makes more sense. Anyway, I ended up getting both. And I would take the Mineral Rich, and then sometimes I wouldn't, but I tend to put the Diatomaceous Earth in, I hope I'm saying it properly, in my tea. And I also, because of my mouth, I wanted to, I was biting, every time I bit my mouth, I would get a sore, and it would be so painful. And I asked the guy at a vitamin shop, is there anything that can help me? Is there something natural I can do? And he says, collagen helps with repairing skin, your skin. It even helps in that. And so I said, you know what? I take so many things for hair growth. I didn't want to start taking that too. But sometimes at night, very often, I would do a tea with collagen and the Diatomaceous Earth, and I put it in my tea. These things are always good. All these things I'm talking about, they're actually things I'm taking for my body. So basically, I had a twofer because I've been trying to just keep myself healthy. As you get older, you have to actually put more minerals and more things in your body because you're depleting them as you get older, And so I made a decision that I'd never taken vitamins. I was so proud of myself that I was always so healthy for so many years. And I would just teach these classes, and I'd be having this energy. God blessed me with this energy that's over the roof and just amazing, like I was 25 years younger than I really am. And so, but I got to a point where it makes sense to start to replenish and give yourself the energy. I would have like real lulls after my class. I'd be tired, and I thought to myself, you know what? I am getting older, and while the hydration might be one of the reasons, but maybe it's time to actually help my body and actually take things that I used to have naturally. So that's when I started this in 2017, and I started my natural hair growth journey and all these things. And I just turned 50 in October. Praise the Lord. And so if you think, wow, she looks so young for her age, so healthy and all that stuff, these are my secrets. And, my hair is still growing, and I'm being very, very blessed. But now I have to actually dye the grays because it's growing, and that's how I know it's growing. But that's okay. I'll take whatever comes with it. I'm just grateful that I have this. So these are the things that I've taken. This is where I'm up to in my journey. Thank you so much for sticking with me until now. If you stuck to the end of the video, then give me a wave. Let me know you're here if you stayed to the end. My daughter says that, and I think that's a great idea to see who's really going to be a true lovely and not if you're new. And if you're my OGs, thank you so much for following me and subscribing here and supporting me here. Help me grow this channel so that we can get to more people, so we can get this natural hair community growing and just keeping more people like us in the natural hair community that are loving and kind. One last thing I want to say about my channel, if you're brand new, is that we are positive and kind. So if you have anything negative to say, you will be blocked, or I will totally just get it off here, because we don't do that here. All right. So I think I've said everything I need to say. I love you guys so much. Definitely write in the description if there's anything you want me to reiterate in more depth. Okay. Because I put a lot in these 2 videos. I love you guys. See you next week. Bye.